Hello and welcome back to my videos. In this video I want to speak about how you can using the custom form components in your form tags when you need to do this, like in the input and options. And I will show a little bit about how you can search, so you can quick auto completion. That's very useful if you have a lot of tags, of course. So that's what we're going to speak about today, and I'm very happy to have you here today. So I hope you want to subscribe. If you don't know how to subscribe, you can go in the right corner below and press on the ding, and then you're subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much, and if you have any questions, please make a comments below, and don't forget to like and share this video. And remember, all the source code will be found on my GitHub profile, and the links will be in the description below. So let's going ahead and starting to code. So let's starting to code the first input field. So we need the form here, form tags, and v model should be tag value 1, and then we don't need to know out of focus, and the class should be mv2, so we have it below. And inside I want to make a template here, and the template should have the v slots. I want to create it up here and see tags, input arts, input handlers, tag variant, and add tag, and of course we need remove tag. Then we are ready. Inside I want to say the b input form input. That's what we're going to do, and we want to push inside and say v bind. The bind should be the input here, and the v on should be the input handlers, and we need a placeholder. We can just see new tag, press enter to add. That's what we're going to do now, and the class should be form control. When we have that, we can say this one, say the b input group append, and then we need the b button, and this one should be click and should be add tag. Variant should be primary, and we want to say add, and over this one we need to say b form group and add all of those here inside. So now we have the button. Now we need the div class, d inline block right here, and the style should be font size 1.5 rem, and then we go b form tag. The tag should be the tag we have here, tag. We will make a v form here, v4 tag in tag value 1, going down here and say nothing, and then we need the key is equal to tag. The remove should be remove tag, and then the tag inside again. The title should be tag, and variant should be tag variant. I don't know why this should be there, but maybe I have a reason for that. I can't remember exactly that part. Just say variant primary, and then we say class should be mr1. So let's testing out the first one. This is the input, and we have it here, testing, enter, testing 2, and everything is working smooth. And I don't like its another grouping up here. B form input and then append. Okay, that's correct. So yeah, that's how we're doing. We can have an add button here, we can add, and everything here it's working as it should be. So but you can see we still have the border around like it's from the previous video, if you have seen that. But that's how it's working. So let's change it to have a default value here. I'll just say tag 1, tag 2, tag 3. Oops, tag 3. The next one we want to say should be options. And of course we want to put it up here and create it. So we have some selected and one unselected, of course. So we build it here, say this one, and B form group, and the B form group should have a B form tags, and the tags I'll just copy it up here. I'll just copy this line here so we don't waste too much time. And then we have 2 here, and here we go. When we're inside the template slots, we will say UL, and this will be the if tags is tag value 1, it's greater than 0, and we'll say list inline here and D inline block MB2 yips. And then we want to say the li should be B4 and tag in tag value 2, and then the key should be tag, and we want to say class list inline item, and then we are good to go. Be form tag. Inside this we can say tag, and we want to remove, should be remove tag, title is tag, like this. It should be info, and that's it. So let's going ahead. We need to go in below this this UL. Want to say B form select, and then we can say the select should be bind should be on input, and V on should be on input handlers, and the disable should be disabled. I don't know why I have this disabled inside, but I'll say tag value options. Yes, we have tag value to options length is equal to 0. And we need, I want to do this one, and I want to add tag 4, tag 5, tag 6, need options, and we put this inside template slot first, v slot, and then we need the option. And we say use app tag. Let's see how it's working in the browser. And now you can see we have nothing up here, and we need to go back for the editor again, and it's because we have the options here and the disable. Now I can remember what the disable is. We can do this, and I can just do this and say disabled. Because we don't need to add tag, we can just need the disabled. So I need to see my own here. We need the tags, input, handlers, disable, the tag variant, you don't need that. And then we need to say add-on chains. Here we go. So let's see how it's reacting in the browser. I can go down here, and everything is good. And I think that's it for now. So the next step we're gonna do now, it's we're going back, and we're going back for the editor. And in the editor we have below here, I will create an input where it's been able to search inside and then submit it. It will drop down something, and then it will work. That's what we're going to do now. So let's keep on and work together. So let's creating the B form tag from the beginnings again. B model should be tag volume 3. And then we need no outer focus, class mb2. Now we have the basic of it, and I'll just add this one. I just need to see what's happening here. I need this one, and then we need this one too. And then we need a search tag. This should be empty, because now we want to search, use it for searching. And we will create a method, and we will create a compute functions too. But first we want to do some HTML up here, and we are here. So we need the template here, and the slots we want to work with should be tag, disabled, add tag, remove tag. That's the only fields we want to work with. Inside this we need a UL, and we need a B drop down, and we need that's what we need. Good. The first thing we want to create should be the options, and I'll go up here and say if value tag 3 length is bigger than 0. Then we have the class list inline d inline and b2. That's fine for us. And inside this we create the li. The li should be v4, should be tag in tag value, and we need to say the key should be tag and class list inline item, and then we create the b form tag, and the name should be tag, and I'll have remove, should be remove tag, and title is equal to tag, disable is disabled, yn is equal to info. So let's going to the browser and see what's React here. So tag 1, 2, 3, and we have nothing dropped down yet. Let's going back and use the drop down here. We'll use the size should be small, and variant should be outline secondary, should be block, and the new class should be v100. That's what we want. Inside this drop down we want to say the template, and we want to say v slot. We want to bind it for button content, and we need the b icon, should be tag fill, and add choose tag. So let's going back and see how this reacts in the browser. So now we can click here, but we still don't have anything. So let's go back and continue. Now it's look almost more nice out. And below the template here, I will use the B drop down, and it should be form. Inside the form we have a submit, and this should be stop brief, and it should be this one, and B form group should be inside here, and I will create it with label for tag search input, label search, label calls md is equal for auto, and class mb0. That's meaning it will be 0 mark in the button, and it will be auto scale in the width, and the label will be search, and width will be search input for. And then we need the size. The size should be small, label size, sorry. And then we need description, search description, and disabled is equal to disabled. And then we're going into the group and say b form input, input here, and we want to say v form model search, and then we need the id should be tag search input, type is equal to search, and the size is small, and auto completion is off. So now we have creating the first search path. You can see when we put it up here, we can search something and we can remove it again. We still need all the tags. So let's go back and continue. Then we need to be drop down divider, and be drop down item button, and we need to say v4 is equal to option in tag value options tree here, and for that we need the key should be option and if we click on option, click option and add tag. So now it's time to create this. This should be a method, so I will go down and I will just do this option and going down to say this one and put into the option tag. So let's go into the browser and see what's happening here. You can see tag and it's adding, but we don't add anything yet, and it's not filtering anything out yet. So let's go back for the code and get it in action. Add tag should be option, and then we need this search is equal to nothing. So that's meaning we basically need to do something. So if you say searching here and add the 5, it should be empty here and close. So that's working as it should be. So let's go back, and I think it's will be nice if we make it a little bit more if it's empty. Yes, so we're going down below here, and we just say in embeddable options here. So we need to build a new function here and make a build options, and this one should be, just see about that. Yes, it should be a compute ops here, and what we gonna expect here should be equal to this criteria, and then we just do this and add this. We don't need this. I can just say this search trim to lowercase, and then we need to say const options is equal to this tag value options filter this tag index of property minus 1, and then if this one return options filter property index of minus 1, and then so that should be here. So something is still wrong. I have wrong code here. I'll just check it up in the minutes and see what's going wrong. Let's continue and code a little bit more. We have the search, we have search description, where we get this here. This is a I want to, so I'll just add it here to compute. And if this, okay, I need to create this function. I use it two places. If this and this, if 0, then return as we want to return 0, nothing here. And that's cool. Let's go up and see what I need back. And then we just seeing here below the item button, B drop down text, B if available options is equal to 0. There are no text and select. I'll just see about I'll just see what happened here. So no, because we don't have anything right, so something is wrong below here in the options. I need to check this function with my locally version first. So this one should be index of tag value 3. Tag value 3, that's what I'm missing out. So let's test it again and see what's happening. And now we can filtering, so I can search here and I can put it up, and if I'm going back, I can just choose it. So that's how it's working, and now you have building your own tag searching, so you can auto completion. So thank you so much for watching this video, and appreciate you watching this long video to the end. It could be a little bit confusing when you're working with the bootstrap-vue about how it's working, but I will explain you, and if you have any questions, please make comments below, and I really hope you want to subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends and press the like button. Remember, all the code will be on my GitHub. You can just go down in the description and then click on the link to GitHub. Then we are ready to share the code. Thank you so much for your time, and hope to see you next time. Bye.